A lot of people aren't gonna like this, but these are the top 10 best Pixar villains ranked from worst to best. It's no secret that Pixar has had some top tier villains, but we gotta get to the bottom of which one is on top. Y'all hear that? They're chanting my motto. It's my list, I can't miss. Quick honorable mention to Otto from WALL-E. He would have made the list if it didn't copy Hal from 2001: A Space Odyssey's whole fucking flow, word for word, bar for bar. Kicking off the list, I got Anton Ego from Ratatouille. This is the level of hating that I aspire to be at. Gusteau had a heart attack from a negative review from Anton Ego. That's the power of the pen. Charles Muntz is the literal definition of don't ever meet your idol and crashing out. Over a bird is kind of crazy too. Geriatric fuck. Next up, I got Sid from Toy Story, and I know a lot of y'all might have him higher. For those eyebrows and trim alone, I would agree. Bro's a literal mouth breeder. He's that weird kid in the cul-de-sac that had no one to play with, so he played with his toys by himself, alone, experimenting. Hey, and he grew up to be a garbage man, so I guess he got good benefits in the end. Next up, I got Terry from Soul, who's a D1 snitch. Now that I think about it, the real villain of Soul is life. Life sucks, but you just gotta keep living, man. Actually, construction is the real villain of this movie. Who leaves a manhole open? Next up, I gotta go with Stinky Pete. First of all, Stinky Pete, crazy. I know that toy box smells something different. They got a lot of candle in that bitch. First of all, bro became a villain because he was a less desirable toy, and he never felt the joy of being touched, being played with. Bro crashed out over not being played with. Crazy. No diddy. When I seen him out of the package, it was like watching someone who's been in a wheelchair their entire life stand up. I was like, huh? Stinky Pete for real. Somebody smell like shit. Next up, I got Hopper from A Bug's Life. First and foremost, this man is voiced by Kevin Spacey, so that makes him the biggest villain in the world. Second of all, he wants to see all ants perish. He hates all ants. He's like the ant version of Adolf. And I already know his favorite subject in school was slavery. Bro is a literal insectification of oppression. That's why he's got to wipe himself off, man. He dead. Next up, I got Randall from Monsters Inc. First and foremost, can we just take a look at this build? This is a crazy build. Let's just say his shape is questionable. Looking like one of them aliens from Men in Black. Mohawk went out of style in 2008, buddy. You already know somebody's gonna be devious when they rub their hands like Birdman. I'm not gonna lie, coming in second place over and over and over and over and over and over and over might make me crash out too. Bro ended up taking the title The Biggest Loser a little too personally. And his torture methods are a little questionable. Looks like something at a Diddy party. Like, Randall, why do you have a contraption that sucks like this when you're not torturing someone? FBI, open up. Next up, I got Ernesto de la Cruz, one of the most underrated Pixar villains of all time. This man literally sits on a throne of lies. He's the man who does no work on the group project, but takes all the credit and then fucking kills you. And then rides that success to the top to become the most famous musician of all time. I ain't never felt such betrayal. The deception. It's the pinche hijo de la ching. But in second place, I got the biggest D1 meat rider in syndrome. Dedicating your entire life to hating on somebody who doesn't even know you exist. It's crazy, nasty meat munching. That's like all my haters on here. Get back, motherfucker. I don't know you like that. First of all, your name is Buddy. Second of all, you should have went to the club instead of becoming a supervillain. You are not him. You are not him. You will never be him. Capes get you killed, bucko. But in first place, quit playing with a man. We got one of the best animated villains ever. Lotso, aka the kingpin of toys. Any man who got a crutch like this going crazy. I'm not gonna hold you. After seeing his backstory, he kind of got a fucking point. Imagine walking in on your lover loving another toy. Nasty work. What if I told you I agreed with him? What if I told you I liked it? Hell, I loved it. And ain't nobody lock in like Lotso. And that's why he's number one. But that is just how I would rank him. Let me know how you rank him down in the comments below. And as always, like and follow for more.